have here? Oh, so Eric Mason had asked about caffeine versus coffee and which one would be more beneficial. And I think that's a context-driven question. So if I'm looking to have a little bit better performance, which caffeine has been proven to be a performance enhancer in small amounts, you don't want to take too much caffeine to the point that it's going to like increase your heart rate, because part of the goal of us working out, especially if we're doing CrossFit, is trying to push that boundary of redlining. And if I pre-redline myself with a higher heart rate, then I'm not going to be able to have as intense a workout as I want. So if you're going to do some caffeine around workouts, it needs to be low dose. I'd say 50 milligrams or lower, something like that would be ideal. And so a little bit of coffee is fine. A low dose caffeine.
What is going on?
Oh my God.
Ah!
You almost scared me.
I almost really
Cameo
did.
by Ashley. Oh my God.
Oh, you are on Facebook Live.
That's right.
That was right.
Well, that's why I have to go bang up.
Oh, right. Recording in progress.
That's right. You almost got me.
What's up?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Y'all.
Oh my God, we got these little scare tactics going on here all the time, and man, her and one of our clients, Fio, I don't know if Fio's in here or not, but they double team me, man. They caught me from both sides of coming in the office and scared the hell out of me. So we're trying to record as many of these as we can. Scare tactics. So where are we at? So anyway, low dose caffeine around workouts, fine. I wouldn't be popping caffeine pills during the day for energy. I think it'd be more beneficial to drink some coffee or drink some tea, because then, yes, Eric, you are getting some health benefits associated with the polyphenols in coffee and tea. And coffee and tea are the highest source of polyphenols and antioxidants in the American diet. So I think it's way more beneficial from a health standpoint to consume caffeine in coffee and tea. But if you're looking for it for performance through a workout, just to minimize the stuff that you're putting in your body and to control the dosing, I'd say maybe a low-dose caffeine pill would be fine. There's a really good product that I've experimented with. It's 50 milligrams of caffeine with a little bit of L-theanine, which is kind of calming and relaxing. At the same time, they're kind of synergistic. So that would be something to experiment with. All right. Someone had asked about, I think Adriana had kind of dovetailed on that and asked about caffeine and hormones. So it's a matter of excess. So I don't think caffeine or coffee in and of itself has much to do with hormones unless I'm overdosing on it, which is going to tax my adrenal system, which is then going to have an impact on my endocrine system. But it's the same thing with carbohydrates and sugar and starches. Moderation of carbohydrates, the way that we eat real food, having it timed later in the day from real food sources and measuring out to ideal half a cup per safe starch and per fruit, which is still relatively low carbish. That's not a problem. But when I start to go in excess with sugars and starches, I start to have excess insulin production. I develop a little bit of insulin resistance, and that messes up the endocrine system. So it's a whole cascade thing going on. But I don't think caffeine or coffee in and of itself is a problem unless you're drinking too much in a day. And I think the majority of people in our community that are eating real food the way that we recommend are feeling better and have normally better and more consistent energy levels without the use of caffeine. And so coffee really tends to be an enjoyment thing for most of us. I don't notice getting any kind of alertness or anything from coffee. I just like the taste of it. I'm kind of habitual. It's comforting for me.